Welcome back, Focus Fanatics. In this video, we're going to demonstrate how the certification dates work in Focus. Certification dates were added to the software to allow managers and owners to track certifications and ensure that they do not expire. Some establishments will use this for bartenders where certifications are a state requirement, or for cooks and managers that carry food safety certificates. Establishments can name the certifications whatever they choose and enter the expiration dates for each certification in the employee information fields. If they choose to enforce certification dates, a manager approval will be required before an employee with an expired certification can clock in. In addition, managers can proactively look up certifications that will be expiring in the near future to give advance notice to their staff members to renew their certifications. Now let's take a look at how this works. While in Setup, you can go ahead and navigate to Miscellaneous, General, and go ahead and click on the Timekeeping tab. Down here in the bottom right-hand side of the screen, you'll see your certification date options. You can see here that I've already named mine, number 1, Alcohol Safety, and number 2, Food Safety. Over here on the right-hand side, these check marks indicate that I'm choosing to enforce my certifications. Like I said before, enforcing certifications will require managers' approval for employees to clock in who have expired certifications. Now that we've set up our certifications, we can go into the employee fields and enter the dates that individual employee certifications expire. Simply navigate to Employees, and select the employee. If I take a look here at Billy the bartender, I can see that his alcohol safety certification expires 4/1/2013. I can also see that he does not have a food safety certification. If I scroll on down and I take a look at Mike the manager, I can see that his alcohol safety certification expires 5/30/2013 and his food safety certification expires 4/1. As a manager, we might want to take an advanced look to see which employee certifications are expiring in the next 2 months. To do that, we do a simple find. When we select Find, you can see up here in the top of the screen, we have our alcohol safety certification options and we have our food safety options. To find employees whose alcohol safety is expiring, simply enter a date range. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to select March 31st through May 31st. When I select OK, it's going to find on the left-hand side the employees whose alcohol certification safety is expired. When I select OK, I realize that both Billy and Mike alcohol safety certifications are going to expire within the date range I selected. If I want to look for my food safety, I simply do another find and enter the date range. And when I select OK, I find that Mike the manager is the only person with the food safety certification expiring within my date range. One thing to note, when you're doing a find, you're not going to want to put dates in both certification. You're not going to want to enter dates in both of these certification fields. If you do that, it's going to search on both criteria, so it will only find employees that have an alcohol safety certification between that date range and the food safety certification. Just a quick note. So now let's take a look at how this works in the real world when an employee with an expired certification attempts to clock in. We know that Billy the bartender's certification expired 4/1, and today is actually 4/4. So when Billy arrives to work and he goes to clock in, an error message appears, alcohol safety certification expired on 4/1/2013. When he selects OK, you can see that a manager approval will be required. Depending upon the rules and regulations of the establishment, the employee may or may not be allowed to clock in. So that's how the new certification features work. We hope this feature helps both you and your customers, and thanks for tuning in. Until next time, stay focused.